I'm Anthony from bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, and this video will talk about what to do once you learn the pentatonic scale. And a lot of people already know how to play pentatonic scale for ages, but they're kind of stuck with their playing, always playing through the same stuff. So in this video we will explore how to take it further. And once you learn the scale, like A minor pentatonic scale, we play it up and down, but it gets boring after a while. So the first thing we want to do, instead of playing it up and down, is to play it up, down, up, down, up, down. And if you already know how this is called, it's going to sound very new, but the application that we will do with it is going to be very strong for your guitar playing, so pay attention. So it's called the scale sequence. And maybe you already heard of it. So we're playing the scale a few notes up, ascending, and then we're going down a few notes again to play in the same manner. We're continuing the scale in the same manner. And in this way the scale sounds fresher. This is also much more used in real live playing and music you hear during live concerts, during guitar solos, on records also, because once you learn to play a pentatonic scale, it's not that musical because it's not used a lot in music. There's not a lot of guitar solos that play like this line. It doesn't happen a lot. So that's why we need to equip our guitar playing with this sequences. And how we look at the scale sequences is like if you imagine a staircase and you're walking on the staircase from the lowest step to the highest step. That is how we normally play a scale, just to practice our scales. But once you are able to do this, look at this as a staircase and you're just ascending the staircase with a few steps, but then you go back down a few steps and then you go up a few steps and then back down a few steps again. And of course you don't want to be walking down and up staircases all of the time, but this is a great way of visualizing this. And if you play here the A minor pentatonic scale, a great sequence to learn is this one. So here I'm walking on this staircase with 3 steps up, and then I'm going 1 step down, and then 3 steps up again, and I'm continuing in the same manner. Another way to look at this very popular scale sequence is if you play 3 notes, the 3 first notes from this A minor pentatonic scale, and then you play the next 3 notes based on the second note of the pentatonic scale. So it's basically the same, but explained in another way. And for some people this gets more into their head of how the scale sequence works. So we're playing 1, 2, 3, and then we're playing 2, 3, 4, and then we're playing 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 5, 6, and I just gave all of the notes from the pentatonic scale a number here. So if you play just like this, they would get the numbers 1 to 12, 12 being the note here. So we're playing 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, and so on. This is the scale sequence we're playing here, and it's a great one once you learn the pentatonic scale to start delving into and practicing the scale sequence, because you can use this a lot in your own playing. And if you play the pentatonic scale for a while and you got bored with it, this is great to move into, but it won't get you into making music at first. So because we're still in like the technical stuff of playing guitar, which is really essential to build a firm foundation of technique, but you then need to move this into making music with the guitar also. And that's why it pays also to learn to play some licks and to improvise with them. And especially in blues guitar playing, it's like a language we need to use, like all the important cliches, and we need to learn these cliches like this. like these licks. So once you're able to play the pentatonic scale up and down, going through scale sequences is really important, but also learning some blues cliche licks like this. And you can watch the tablature that's here on the screen on the video, because we're sliding into with the third finger here towards the 9th fret. And you would probably say, like, if you already know how to play the pentatonic scale here, but you haven't covered all the other areas, you're probably like, well, this isn't pentatonic scale here at the 9th fret. Well, it is, but that's part of the 2nd position of the pentatonic scale. So this note is over here. And now we're playing with the 3rd finger, we're sliding from the G string 7th fret to the 9th fret. And then with the 2nd finger, I'm playing here the B string on the 8th fret. And then I'm sliding again with the 3rd finger from the 9th to the 7th fret. Then I'm playing the 5th fret on the G string. And now I'm playing the root note, which is the A note here on the D string, 7th fret. So this is the full lick. So the great thing about learning such cliche licks is that we now have a place in blues guitar history that we took in our own playing, but also the downside is that we still aren't making music, we're just like painting by colors, like we're just learning licks and what to do with it, right? So that's when we need to learn to improvise with what we learn. Like we learned the scale sequence, we looked at the lick, so now we can combine things like this. And for instance, a great way to start improvising is to just take those two and then integrate them, like the scale sequence with this cliche lick. And if you would do this, you would get something like this. So now I played the scale sequence, then I played the lick, so we integrated them, and then I played like a scale sequence again. And this is a great way to start out with your improvisational journey on guitar. And if you want to get deeper into this, I have a full master blues guitar program on my website. It's bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com. /master-blues-guitar. You can check it out if you aren't already studying with me in that program, where I take you to the mastery level step by step of playing blues guitar, that is. And if you're interested in my teaching philosophy and want to check out this roadmap that I built for my students in that program, there's a free download, a guide with 4 videos that you can watch, and the link is below here, below the video. You can check it out, and there you can check out all my thoughts that went into building this program, and also the teaching philosophy that I use with my students from all over the world, and how I guide them from where they're now to the mastery levels of blues guitar. And if you like this video, subscribe to the channel so you get all the newest videos to your YouTube home feed. We'll see each other.